My name is Yue Deng. I am a violinist with your Edmonton Symphony Orchestra, and this is my ESO 101.
When was your earliest recital and what did you play?
My first violin recital was when I was 8 years old. I performed in the concert hall in Hebei province. That was for competition preparation when I was 8 years old. And I played the first movement of the Oberlin Violin Concerto and a Chinese piece called the Fisherman's Song.
How long have you been with the ESO?
The first time I worked with ESO was 2015, I believe. I was a substitute violinist. And then I won a position in the second violin section in November 2019.
How many instruments do you know how to play?
I do know how to play the viola. I actually happen to have played the viola for the Book of Mormon and the opera Electra for the ESO, actually.
What is your guilty pleasure?
I really love In-N-Out Burger in California. I think they're in Houston as well. But I really don't feel guilty about it.
What is the last album you purchased?
I know I should say a classical album, but I purchased actually a CD mix for working out to get through the pandemic.
What was the last song or piece of music you listened to?
Frank Sinatra, Autumn Leaves.
Who would be your partner on The Amazing Race?
I might ask Fred, actually, because he's my skiing coach, but I might embarrass him by answering this question that way.
What would your personalized license plate be?
Ocean Girl.
What is your pre-concert ritual?
I try to schedule yoga and meditation, and if time allows, I would take a short nap.
What's something people might not know about you?
That I love to cook, especially for friends. So I'm really looking forward to life going back to normal and have a big dinner party for everyone.
What is your favorite sports team or player?
Since I lived in California for about 10 years or so, I love the Dodgers and LA Lakers, but now I'm a new Oilers fan.
We got to, didn't we? Good. How many different places have you lived in?
Okay, so I was born in Shijiazhuang, Hebei in China. And when I was 9 years old, I moved to Beijing until I was 16. And then I moved to Oberlin, Ohio to study there. And then I moved to New York City to study at the Julliard School of Music. And then I moved to Ojai, California. And then Ventura, California. And then Edmonton.
What's your favorite orchestra other than the ESO?
Cleveland Orchestra. Perhaps because that was my first concert attending experience in the United States. My teacher, Mr. Skabura, who happens to be Canadian, he took me to a concert performed by Midori with the Cleveland Orchestra. And it was quite a memorable experience for me.
What do you do in your free time?
I love to read, jogging and hiking, and to chat with friends.
What food would be in your rider as a rock star?
Mexican food.
Best advice you've received or been given?
It's by my father. He told me, no matter what happens today, tomorrow when you wake up, start from zero. 3
things you cannot live without.
Books, music, friends.
What would you be doing if you were not in music?
Pastry chef.
I wasn't expecting that. What's your favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving. Because there's no gifts or shopping involved. It's time for family and friends to gather together and reflect on our life and work.
And food.
Yes.
Have you ever been starstruck?
I was fortunate to have been asked to perform a tribute concert for John Williams and Julie Andrews. So Henry Mancini's widow, Jeannie Mancini, asked me to play this piece called A Cameo for violin. And before I entered the stage, Julie Andrews actually recited my bio for about a few minutes. And then I was about to enter the stage and perform this piece. I was overwhelmed. And also I got to meet John Williams that evening.
What question do you wish people took the time to ask you?
What's my favorite book? But obviously that would change from day to day or week to week.
She loves books, everyone. She loves books. Describe a perfect day.
I would wake up and go for a run, about 2 or 3 miles, and then practice, have lunch, and practice again, and meet with friends and family for dinner, and then play concert at night.
What's your biggest personal accomplishment?
One of them was that I had a knee injury, but we had planned a trip to climb the Machu Picchu mountain in Peru. So I actually managed to climb the mountain with a limping knee. I was quite proud of that. Another accomplishment was that I'm really grateful that I have the opportunity to live and work in North America, and completely feel at home and at ease in a different culture that I was brought up in.
Coffee or tea?
Both.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Facebook or Instagram?
Both.
Coke or Pepsi?
Neither.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dine-in or takeout?
Dine-in.
Morning or night?
Night.
Call or text?
Text.
Beethoven or Mozart?
Both.
Schubert or Dvorak?
Dvorak.
Tchaikovsky or Rachmaninoff?
Both.
Books or movies?
Books.
Mountains or ocean?
Ocean.
Wine or beer?
Both.
Musicals or operas?
Operas.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Oilers and Star Wars. Man, Edmonton really got to you. Did it? That's your ESO 101.
What? That's it. Oh, such a dork.